Republican Senator David Perdue out of Georgia sits on that committee. My guest now, Senator, good morning to you and welcome back to America's Newsroom.
Good morning, Bill. I hope you're well.
Thank you. I am. There was a closed-door briefing with Secretary Kerry last night. Was he convincing?
Not to me, he wasn't. First of all, we voiced our outrage, Bill, that, we fought hard to represent the people of America. We had a 98-to-1 vote to give us a 60-day oversight period, and yet in the first week before we've had a chance to have our first meeting, the administration runs around Congress and goes to the United Nations and seeks their approval and gets it. We're starting that process today. I've been very measured in this thing, Bill. The goal all along, according to the President and Secretary Kerry, was to be sure that this deal precluded Iran from becoming nuclear. I've read every page in this document, 159 pages. I've read the classified documents, and I'm convinced that it fails in that regard. It does not preclude Iran from becoming a nuclear weapon state.
Well, that would be the bottom line then. Did you ask him about any time, anywhere inspections?
Absolutely. That was probably most of what we talked about. And by the way, Iran actually has a long period of time, some 24 days plus, in order to allow inspections to go into some of these facilities. But what we're finding out this week, Bill, is that there are even side deals. Parchin, for example, is a nuclear facility that there's a side deal between the IAEA and the government of Iran that allows the Iranians themselves to take the samples. And the IAEA will only monitor it on video. I mean, who are we kidding here? This is a serious deal for the American people. It's not just about our own security. It's about the security of the free world, Bill.
Yeah. You might have to have a veto-proof majority there. Where are your Democratic colleagues on this now, Senator?
Well, I was very encouraged when the Foreign Relations Committee under Senator Cardin and Senator Corker, actually, we got a unanimous vote out of committee, and we got a 98-to-1 vote in the Senate to get an oversight review of this thing. I'm hopeful that we can move past partisan politics and look at this thing in a nonpartisan way. This is about the future of our country and the future of our world. I think Kevin McCarthy got it exactly right in your lead-in. This is so important. We have got to get this right. And right now, this deal fails the American people.
Yeah, but these Democrats are critical, and the White House is working hard with them right now. Is Chuck Schumer going to approve this deal or not?
Well, you'll have to check with Senator Schumer, but I think
do you know as of today?
No, I do not know. I do know that Senator Mendez, Senator Cardin have grave concerns about this, but I think we're moving right now. Our job is to make sure that we can give the Democrats a good open look at this thing, and that's what we're trying to do, and to give us all a chance to develop a bipartisan consensus. That's what we've been doing here in the Foreign Relations Committee. We recognize this is bigger than partisan politics, and I'm hopeful that our Democrat and Republican colleagues will move to reject this deal, and that's where we're working now behind the scenes to get 67 votes to reject this.
One more question then. More than 100 former American ambassadors signed a letter that gave their thumbs up for this deal. And the key phrase in that letter says, if properly implemented. And one of the signees was Ambassador Ryan Crocker. That must have sway with people like you, does it?
Well, what really has sway with me, Bill, are the words in this document. Even if you implement this document, the President himself said in years 13 and 14, 15, that the breakout time goes to 0. Secretary Kerry even says now that if they do, we'll know about it. But it does not preclude them becoming a nuclear weapon state. That's what sways me, Bill.
Senator, thank you for your time. We're going to wait for that hearing to begin at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. David Perdue, thank you, Senator.
Thanks,
from
Bill.
Capitol Hill today.